Sunday stream as usual. We are happy to see you all here. Let's check whether everything's fine. Hello everyone who's joining us. So
I do.
we have little Chapati here. She's playing with her bitey toy.
Yeah. Hi, Jackie. Hi, everyone. Yep, so we are online. Everything is fine, I guess.
Yep.
And one more week have passed. As usually, we have kind of a lot of news from the front and from our own lives too. So let's start. Roma, hi. Very glad to see you here too. Hi, Marlene.
Oh, Scotland. What a beautiful place.
Yep, Sunday we'll visit it with Chapati too. Okay, so start with some news.
Yeah, what happened in our lives, in the life of Ukrainian people during this terrible war. So last week was full of terror as always. Our cities were attacked multiple times with rocket systems, with flying rockets, and even today and yesterday we had some terrific strikes on Zaporizhia. So many people suffered and died. So many buildings were destroyed over there. So this is like kind of usual. We just want everyone to understand that the terror is still here, and when we are not telling about that and substituting with some good news on the front, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. It happens all the time, every week, and especially during the last week. So this week was started from a great counter attack on the Kherson region front. Our army managed to take so many different villages over there and push the front line towards the Kherson itself, which is
I've
absolutely
got some kisses from Chapati.
which is absolutely great. We see that our forces and our potential is very high, and we are able to take our lands back. That makes us happy, of course. We all understand the price of it, that our soldiers fighting bravely, still losing their health and lives. But it's the only way, the way of power, and we are thankful again to all the countries in the world who are supporting us. We definitely need this, and all this support, all the equipment we are getting is getting us closer to the victory in this war. So probably some of you may heard about what happened yesterday. It was a really symbolic gesture, as we don't know who did it, we don't know all the details, but the Crimean Bridge, the bridge which was one of the most proud deeds of Vladimir Putin on his throne, it was destroyed partially. So it was a very heavy attack. Probably it was done with the help of like a vehicle. It was a huge truck with some kind of explosive elements which detonated right on the bridge and destroyed many meters of this bridge. Those parts fell into the water, and also the railway bridge, which is just nearby and above the road bridge, was also damaged. And this is like huge. I mean, it's not huge comparing to some kind of offensive operation of Ukrainian troops, but in terms of Putin's ego and the impact it could have on his ego and like his absolute assurance about winning this war, about his plans. So that was put under a question, and like that made our day yesterday. We were like fully overwhelmed with emotions. Of course, these emotions are very positive, and for us, it was not even like we didn't have any kind of thoughts that it might happen soon. It was like, dream come true.
Because many experts were telling that as for now it's not impossible, it's a very hard operation, we don't have enough weapons for that. So we didn't expect it that much, but they did it amazingly beautiful. It's like in the style of our president who used to be a comic before, so they did it right next morning after Vladimir Putin's birthday anniversary. So they made it like a kind of joking present to Vladimir Putin, his main proudness of this bridge, and they destroyed it. So yeah, it really made our day. And we are still waiting for more things like that, because the bridge isn't destroyed completely, and still some types of transport can pass it, yeah. But what we have seen is that this bridge is of a very terrible quality, and it's quite easy to destroy it.
It looks like that. We'll
Yeah.
see in the future, but this first attempt to attack the bridge was absolutely successful.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Vladimir Putin.
Not happy. So
Yeah,
let's
happy for us.
hope it is his last birthday. He turned 70, though many people are saying he's actually 72. There were like some kind of scam in his childhood when he like crossed from one class to other during his study, that probably those years were manipulated, and probably he's 72 right now. Anyway, like all the experts and different intelligence team say that he's very sick, that he has cancer, he has a Parkinson, and as he needs to take a lot of medications in order to keep him like well and in work condition, like, of course he has some things to do that's even impacting his life and condition more, so he's like under heavy treatments, and of course he's losing his physical health and his mental health. This is very terrifying, but anyway, his decisions are not that sharp. Of course, in terms of potential nuclear attacks and nuclear war, it seems devastating, but I hope that the world can help to handle it, to tell the consequences he will deal with if he decide to use nuclear weapons. But anyway, like when your opponent is not mentally healthy, you will expect some mistakes from his side, and probably that is what's happening. Like from the very beginning, the decision to conquer Ukraine, to attack us, to destroy our people, it was a mistake. And one day Putin will understand that because he will lose this war. So yeah, Chapati, she is fine these days. We were at home during this week, all the time with Chapati.
Yeah, we actually never left her alone, starting from the beginning of full-scale war.
Yeah, but I mean,
Even
we
for
didn't
1 minute.
we didn't go anywhere. So yeah, Chapati's having her time. She's absolutely okay.
Yeah, what also happened during this week is that Elon Musk got some kind of madness stuff in his, like, he made a series of posts in his Twitter, and all of these posts made Ukrainians like, what? What the fuck? So of course everyone is afraid of nuclear war. Everyone is afraid of Third World War. But his ideas are that Ukraine should capitulate because otherwise there will be a nuclear war. And the fact that if Ukraine capitulates won't cancel the risks of nuclear war, he doesn't take it into account. So yeah, it was.
I'll continue on that. I think that of course Musk is out of this world. He's absolutely bright and like super natural person. So he thinks in different categories, not like ordinary people. So he doesn't care that much about like who's right, who's wrong. He only thinks about consequences. And of course, as his main idea is to colonize Mars, to go to the space. Like he has so many plans to achieve, and I think that he just afraid that if nuclear war starts, that all his plans will be over. And of course, he's right in this context. I mean, it could be if the nuclear war will go massive, but I think that he's like taking his plans and dreams above everyone else's lives, and he needs to understand what's Ukraine going through. So we are thankful for him, and because he gave Starlink for Ukraine, so our troops rely on this Starlink internet very much. I think that probably if not Starlink internet on the battlefield, our like all our connection data and everything else will be taken down with Russian anti-connection equipment, yeah, and that would make our situation much harder. So probably even it's even gonna be right to say that Starlink internet given from Elon Musk, it's our only possibility to have this connection all the time, and it is mass impact on what's going on the battlefield. So we're thankful to him, and we just think that he like puts his own ideas and plans above everyone else. And when he's saying that this war needs to be stopped by peaceful agreement where Ukraine will go to the compromise and lose the territories, it's only because of fear of the nuclear war. And this is actually what Russia wants everybody to feel. All these nuclear threats are designed to put fear in our hearts. And of course, when some influential people, and Elon Musk, of course, is super influential, the richest man in the world. So this is what their plan is, to make everyone doubtful, to lose opportunities to end the war, regardless what Ukraine needs to pay for that.
Yeah, but a very important thing which it looks like Elon Musk doesn't understand it, that if Ukraine capitulates, if we lose these territories, if we go for a peaceful agreement, this won't end the war. And this won't stop Vladimir Putin. He will still have his nuclear weapon. So, like, it will solve nothing. It's just that his ambitions would grow even higher, and then he would want more parts of Ukraine, then he would want Poland, then he would want Baltic countries, and all the stuff like that. So
the only possibility to stop such kind of thinking from Russia's side is to be united and to be strong in our positions. Everybody needs to have the same position and to like tell it surely that nuclear attacks will not be tolerated. If you decide to do this, you'll have the consequences you will never deal with. So this is the only option, how to talk with people like this, like with bullies who try to rob you, yeah, who try to take what belongs to you. You need to fight that. It's the only way. Otherwise, you lose anyway. Okay, what else?
What else? I see that there are not very much of us today. And regarding the fact that I need to have a call with Valentin very soon, maybe it's time for me to share like our last news, and maybe we will stop. While I'm telling that to you, please ask questions if you have any of them.
Go ahead.
Yep. So the news about this week is that I'm going to have a birthday on Wednesday, 12th of October, and I'm turning 35. And this is going to be my first birthday celebration in 4 years, because, like, you know, all this COVID stuff and so on. So, like, for 3 years I didn't manage to have any celebrations. This year I also didn't plan to make it, but Eugene decided to make a surprise for me. So he organized a birthday celebration, offline celebration, but it will be on Friday because Wednesday is a working day, and it's better to make it the celebration closer to the weekends. Yeah, and I also have a plan on my birthday to make a small fundraising campaign and to fundraise money for Ukrainian animals who suffer now during the war. Many of them lost their owners, many of them suffer, many of them die, of course, but there are also lots of animals who are suffering, who need medical aid, who need food and all the stuff like that. So I ask you to stay tuned and not to forget to check out Chapati's Instagram profile on the 12th of October, because I will share the links on how to congratulate me and give some money, so I could after that donate this money and help to save many lives of innocent animals who are now suffering in Ukraine. So stay tuned, please. And I guess that's all. Oh, Jessica, hi, glad to see you, and Suvarna, hello, nice to see you too. Thank you, Ju. Thank you so much. Yep, I've seen all the comments. So wait for a post on Wednesday. Don't forget to congratulate me because it will make me happier this
It's
day.
very
Because
important.
because it's very hard to feel happiness in these times when the war is going on your land and when your life is under risk every second. But I will try to make this birthday better, better than it was previous years, and you could also help me to do that. Yeah, thank you, guys. Namaste. Chapati. Namaste.
Namaste, Chapati.
Namaste. Yeah. Okay, so probably that's all for today. Very different types of news we have, but yeah, life is
Yeah.
life.
This is gonna be intense week.
Controversial.
We need to prepare for the birthday, and also Christina's father birthday is on Saturday, so we also need to prepare for that. So we need to more like energy to spend this time to have everything organized. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but I hope next Sunday we'll meet you in a great mood.
Oh,
Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being with us. It's very important for us.
thank you for your prayers too, and see ya next week.
See you guys. Have